I'm here today with Amanda Darlington, Director of Government Relations here at CRN, a licensed attorney. Amanda specializes in state government affairs and joined our team back in December of 2019. Amanda, can you tell us a little bit more about your background before coming to CRN?
I went to University of Miami for law school, Florida girl through and through. After law school, just was trying to figure out if I wanted to practice or not. Went to a congressional district office for a while and then went in-house for a bit and worked in corporate compliance. Decided to make the move to DC, and I worked on the Hill for a while and transitioned to a trade association for a bit, and then went to University of Phoenix, Apollo Education Group, the private equity firm that owned University of Phoenix at the time, and ran their state government affairs department.
Great. Well, we are lucky to have you on board. You bring a good depth of state legislative experience with 50 state legislatures, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, our territories. There's a lot going on, and I can imagine that it's hectic sometimes. How does CRN manage to monitor all of these and then prioritize when and how to engage in certain situations?
Well, the great thing about CRN is since we focus on dietary supplements and functional foods, that definitely narrows what we're interested in as we're looking through all of these bills that are coming up around the country, particularly ingredient-based bills. Like in New York City right now, we're lobbying a senna and saffron ingredient bill that tries to place an age restriction on those two ingredients. In Massachusetts and Illinois, we're also currently lobbying against a bill that tries to put age restrictions and limited access requirements on muscle building and weight loss supplements. Right. So those are examples of bills that we would move on, and those are bills that we're watching around the country. Because our members are manufacturers, a lot of other issues tag that, which would be like plastics issues, packaging issues, environmental issues.
Switching gears a little bit, industry attention is still on CBD, as always. FDA released its congressional report just last week, but has yet to formally take action on regulating CBD in dietary supplements. And this has state governments stepping in, taking over it. What can you tell us about CBD in the states?
There's a patchwork in all 50 states and some territories. States are attempting to protect their residents, their consumers, so every state looks completely different. Mm-hmm. So for example, in California, marijuana is legal, so CBD derived from marijuana is legal, but CBD derived from hemp is currently not. So what we see from a bill perspective are a lot of labeling requirements, packaging requirements, manufacturing requirements, reporting requirements, even sale and distribution requirements. And that's different in every state, and that impacts interstate commerce, because if you are trying to move hemp or move hemp products from one state to the next, there's a different regulatory structure, there's different enforcement. It's quite confusing, and it's quite all over the place.
Right, certainly. Well, it'll keep you busy, I'm sure. Yes. So I can't let you go without answering my favorite question. What does your supplement regimen look like right now?
Lots of iron. I've always been anemic, so I take iron quite often. Okay. Multivitamin always. Sometimes some fish oil, B12, and some collagen.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us today.
Great. Thank you.